a joke.
This is such a biased picking.
We make those.
Oh,
I've been invited to speak. Holy crap.
They're gonna sing Sally Hall.
Okay.
I'm biased.
You are.
Right,
I'm
so
not
Okay.
biased.
Hold on.
The trick is to just lie.
I'm not a biased person, guys.
I am very biased. I'm very biased. Okay,
Hold on.
I invited Jane Doe up.
Needy system overload.
Needy system overload.
You have been.
Shoelace, it's your
Okay.
turn.
I know. It's not letting me join.
Uninvite them. Is that what I mean? They're like, no.
They won't let you.
Okay.
Finally! Holy crap! It let me. Can you hear me? Okay, you can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hi, sorry. I've been freaking out about this for a little while. I prepared a story, with my emotional support human. Say hi, Toby.
Hello, I'm here.
This is my story. I have an emotional support human. My story is, I'm gonna read a story. It's a fan fiction of the Stanley parable, in the Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg voice. Two articulate uncles gyrating to the beat. Two articulate uncles gyrating to the beat. A short story by me. Stanley had always loved quiet the office with its empty, enchanting employee 419's desk. It was a place where he felt shocked. He was a snooty, arrogant squash drinker with brunette spots and short warts. His friends saw him as an attractive, adorable animal. Once he had even rescued a cruel baby flamingo from a burning building. That's the sort of man he was. Stan walked over to the window and reflected on his crowded surroundings. The sun shone like shouting mice. Then he saw something in the distance, or rather someone. It was the figure of the narrator. Was a tight-fisted hero with scrawny spots and skinny warts. Stan gulped. He was not prepared for thee. As Stan stepped outside and thee came closer, he could see the obnoxious smile on his face. Thee glared with all the wrath of 2,366 spiteful, hungry hummingbirds. He said in his hushed tone, I hate you, and I want revenge. Stan looked back, even more sad and still fingering the lovely sandwich. Then, fuck you, Lamau, he replied. They looked at each other with worried feelings, like two great gleaming puppies rampaging at a very understanding finding the mind control facility, which had an orchestral music playing in the background, and two articulate uncles gyrating to the beat. Suddenly, they lunged forward and tried to punch Stan in the face. Quickly, Stan grabbed the lovely sandwich and brought it down on the skull. The scrawny spots trembled and his skinny warts wobbled. He looked anxious, his emotions raw like a ratty real ruler. Then he let out an agonizing groan and collapsed onto the ground. Moments later, the narrator was dead. Stanley went back inside and made himself a nice beaker of squash. The end. Any questions at all? I got that question a little too much when I showed this to my friends.
Okay, well, I think you need to go.
Bye!
Thank you for that wonderful, glorious.
It's a fan fiction of the Stanley parable, specifically Ultra Deluxe. It was supposed to have the bucket, but it got lost somewhere.
It also did not help that I don't know what the Stanley parable is.
The Stanley parable is just about a guy pushing buttons, honestly. You should play it. Markiplier played it. Several people played it. I showed it to my friend. He loves it.
It's awesome. I second that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't force him to join something for the bucket.
I feel like you have a gun.
I did not force anyone to join cults for buckets.
Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't, Shoelace.
I don't.
Okay.
The only thing I have left to say is I do not force people to join cults for buckets.
Yeah, sure you didn't. Sure.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I kind of lost. This is awful for me as a mod to be doing.